Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to elaborate a subject titled Mummy Thumb. Mummy Thumb. Mummy Thumb is a kind of condition medically explained when new mother lifting the baby umpteen times, several times she has to. In 24 hours, she probably lifts her 50 times. And every single time she lifts him or her mother's thumbs actually are exerting lots of pressure. And that pressure actually weakens the tendon of the thumb of the new moms. Tendons are weakened. And these tendons are actually giving the pain to mother because thumbs have developed inflammation. There is a condition that about 40 to 50% of the new moms suffer from. That condition is known as mummy's thumb. Condition in medical terminology is termed as the core vein. The core vein means mummy thumb. Every new mother is going to suffer, more or less, mainly because of the frequent umpteen use of the thumb, and because of that, thumbs tendon are weakened, they are deteriorated, and inflammation occurs, and that inflammation causes loss of pain to the thumb. I have actually chosen 5 points for them. 5 points about this condition. Point number 1 is new moms always feel pain in their thumb and wrist. Thumb and wrist. As I explained, lifting up the baby and putting back in the crib, lifting up from the crib and putting her back into the crib, this kind of exercise, probably 50, 100 times a day, 24 hours a day, this is going on. And that actually exerts lots of pressure on the tendon of the wrist and the thumb of the new mother. That kind of deterioration creates a kind of inflammation, and that inflammation causes lots of pain to new mother's thumb and wrist. The condition is known as mommy's thumb. Mommy's thumb. Point number 2 is mom's thumb gets stuck for a split second when new mom tries to lift her baby from the crib. What actually happens in this condition, the symptom of the condition is that every single time new mom tries to lift the baby, she finds her thumb get stuck. It is stuck like this. It doesn't actually open immediately, but the stuck thumb is only for a split second, for a moment. But she can feel it. She can feel slight pain also. That is the cause of that mummy thumb. And that happens because of the inflammation. Inflammation actually occurs because of the deterioration of thumb tendon and wrist. Tendon of the wrist and the thumb create this kind of condition in which every new mom suffers little pain in her thumb. Thumb actually, as soon as she turns the thumb like this, she has a pain over here, it stucks. It stucks for a couple of seconds, and after that she opens it, she can feel a kind of click in there, kind of crack over there. But this condition is not permanent condition. It happens, no need to rush to the doctor or worry about it and spend money for that. As soon as baby grows and the mother reduces lifting her up or putting her down automatically, the pain will subside. Point number 3 is inflammation of thumbs. Tendon is a culprit. Our every single bone joint is tied up with tendon. This tendon actually gets used, misused, abused many times. During the 4, 5, 6 years of baby's age, mom has to carry her, has to put him or her in the crib, then again lift it up and all that. During this period of time, probably thousands of times, mom has been moving that tendon. Tendon gets abused and deteriorates. And when it deteriorates, inflammation occurs. And inflammation, wherever the inflammation occurs in our body, we always feel pain. So many OTCs are available. OTC, over-the-counter medicines are available, and we can actually get some kind of relief from that kind of pain, inflammation. Disprin, aspirin, this kind of things can also help. But don't take it. Do not take it without getting doctor's prescription, because we cannot actually suffer from that huge reaction or odd impact. But new mom, nursing the baby, lactating mother, must not take any kind of medication without asking the doctor. Point number 3 is, number 4 as a matter of fact, lubrication of tendon and the tissue wears out. Wherever we have a movement, wherever, joints, all the joints we have movement, God has actually put some lubrication. So, whenever the movement occurs between two bones at the joint, friction does not occur, inflammation doesn't occur, pain does not occur. That is why nature, the God has actually put lubrication, sticky stuff, which prevents friction between two bones. But when that lubrication actually wears out, lubrication wipes out or exhausted, at that time when two bone join are joined by the tendon, this tendon is gone. And when this tendon is gone, lubrication is gone, what happens is that friction occurs between these two bones. Here two bones, this bone and this bone, friction occurs. And the friction is always painful because due to friction, inflammation occurs, and inflammation is always giving pain to a person. Point number 5, lifting baby umpteen times a day exert pressure on new mom's thumb. It is not malady, it is not any kind of disorder, it is not disease, it is not given by bacteria or parasite or pathogens or virus or nothing. It is that when we abuse our body, misuse or overuse our body, then the inflammation would occur. So when we are going to use our hands frequently to lift the baby up out of the crib and put it back into the crib, all our joints are used. Bone joints are used. And now every bone joint is connected with tendon. Tendons are very soft material. And when they are actually abused, they deteriorate. And when they deteriorate, inflammation would occur. Inflammation is going to give us some kind of pain over here. This pain is known as mommy thumb. Mommy thumb given by her baby. So that's all the time we have. Talk something about tomorrow again. Until then, God bless all of you. Amen.